inclusion is not just in words, but in essence too. That is what we focus on. Hi, my name is Ravi. I've been along with Fourth Way Foundation for the last 15 to 20 years. Schools where all belong. In Canada, that is known as Nanagu Shale. That speaks about the inclusion of children with disabilities. In 2008, 2009, when the government came out with the right to education, the question was, what about children with disabilities? As a solution provided, as a model, we began schools where all belong in 4 centers where, in regular schools, where we ensured that all children with disabilities form a part of the regular mainstream education, unlike the special schools, like the schools for the blind, schools for the mentally retarded. We work in all schools where all children are studying. That is the core essence of the program Nanagu Shale, all schools where all belong. We see that despite the right to education being a reality in our country, we see that a lot of children with disabilities hardly ever go beyond that primary school, because in the villages, in the countryside, you'll be having one school in a village. Then to attend the middle school, you'll have to go another 3 kilometers away. Then to come to the high school, another 5 kilometers away. The colleges will hardly be 2 or 3 in a whole taluka. To address, and we see that a lot of children with disabilities, though they enroll in schools, they drop out later because there is no proper system to ensure that they are a part of the mainstream educational system. So we focus on the education of all children with disabilities along with all children. Inclusive education is a situation, is a concept where all children, irrespective of gender, color, language, and specifically disability, all learn in a regular classroom, where we used to have previously the schools, special schools, that is the school for the blind, the school for the mentally retarded, the school for the deaf and all. As after passing of the right to education, the government decided that all children need to come together and learn in one single classroom. This has been reinforced in the ensuring of all children with disabilities learn with other regular, normal, functional children, irrespective of all colors and creeds and disabilities, together. This will impact the learning process of these regular children and children with disabilities to a large extent. And that is the core agenda of our program. Inclusion is not just in words, but in essence too. That is what we focus on. And that is the core program of Schools Where All Belong. This program works at a multi-stakeholder level. We focus on the community, and the government is a very much an integral part of our program. So, the community with the parents of all children with disabilities, the education minister, from the education minister till the teacher, they are also part of this one. Our program tries to come up with practical solutions in a low-cost manner, because otherwise we see that for special provisions for children with disabilities is a very expensive process. But we try to ensure that the community, the surroundings, the SDMCs, the Gram Panchayat, they will also take care of the education of these children with disabilities as per the right education. Project where schools belong has impacted from the grassroots till the policy level. Karnataka is in the process of having a state education policy to complement the national education policy. And our director, Ms. Diana Joseph, also happens to be a member of the board which is focusing on the inclusive education component of the state education policy, right from the top till the bottom and at all levels. At the district level, we do have players at the district level, and we do have parents and community members. We are a part of our learning process. In this exercise, we try to ensure that all children, along with a strong, robust community, forms a part of this educational process. And for this, we don't just depend on the government education system. We also try to supplement it by involving other stakeholders like School Development Monitoring Committee, the Education Department, the disability groups, the women's groups, and then at the policy level from the Education Department, at the policy level from the taluka level, school level, block level, to the district level, as well as the state level. So in a nutshell, we have ensured that inclusive education is a part of the mainstream educational system. That I really have no words to describe it, I can say. Because today I am envisaged as a person with disability who works for the education of children with disabilities, not just across the state, across the country. And to a very great extent, it has been due to me being a part of Fourth Way Foundation and Fourth Way Foundation being a part of my life. This, I believe in my student days, I believe in the right to education. But now, after becoming disabled and after working with Fourth Way Foundation, I work for the right to education for all children with disabilities. This is a whole enriching experience, and we try to maintain equity. We try to create an equitable situation where all children learn together, and I am very proud to be a part of that exercise. Too numerous to recount here. Right from the parent of a child with disabilities who wept when I told her that her child can also go to schools, till the state level, till international level, where we were awarded at the UN, Austria. We were also awarded a global prize for ensuring inclusion at the level 2. So it is a multifaceted journey and an enriching journey, and I can say that a great deal of my personality has been defined by my work in Fourth Way Foundation.